Welcome back, everyone, to some more Warhammer 40K Dark Heresy beta. Today we're continuing on where we left off, and last time we wrapped up the Lucid Palace. Now we finally went back to and talked to the Inquisitor, the head guy. I forget his name off the top of my head, but now we're about to head to the next location. He kind of was upset with me for not going to this spot the first time around, but regardless, we're about to head over to the Maris Portum Sectoris, and it was Lord Inquisitor Anton Zerbe. That's what it was. We spoke with him and told him about everything that happened pretty much over at the Lucid Palace and the investigation, the murder that we did, and now we're headed there. So with all that said, I think we'll just go straight to it because we don't really have anything else right this second. So we'll see what we have when we get there. Make sure everything is good to go. The Maris Portum. And we can have... I'm going to drop Sorrow and get Tuma. Seemed like I used Tuma a lot more. Having 3 officers is very, very good. I like it a lot. But here we go. See what's new about this location.
We're all gonna die in here! The sea will come for us again! Up behind us! They've come to punish us!
Find the Inquisitor, Millicentilla. We have Eyeball.
Let me go! Sibelius the Infallible knows!
Oh, there's actually some voice acting here.
One man's misfortune is another's sustenance. That's
Whoa.
life.
Okay. That's nice.
Put your claws away! I spotted the thing first!
No, you didn't.
I got it.
Be on your guard.
Some goods over here.
Dumb. And everything in it's mine too.
Pictures, looks like. Put a bolt through my gizzard if it's not a rich kind of thing.
Know a couple of things before you go any further. I've had colder receptions. Can you tell me about this place? You're in the lower town. This is where all the outcasts and the unlucky sods live. I see. I believe I got the full picture.
Never still for long.
Alright, so we can change warband up there. There's a bunch of locals here.
If I poke around a bit, God Emperor willing, I'll have enough for food.
So we gotta find Sister Septima and find Inquisitor Millicentilla. Scintilla. The names.
Effective as always.
Asking me to feed them!
Keeping my eyes
Can't
open.
you at least give me a measly starch bar?
Chasing me around.
God Emperor, forgive me! All at
Oh,
once,
rope is needed here.
it's all gone.
Resolved. Mind your
Place is a bit of a
surroundings.
mess.
Moving.
Plating fragment.
God Emperor, forgive me. All that was, it's all gone. Truly allowed to behold an agent of the Golden Throne. One of those who fervently serve the God Emperor within the ranks of the Holy Inquisition. Saint's blood. I can hardly believe it. I am Deaconess Invida, a servant of the Adeptus Ministorum. By the will of the God Emperor, Cardinal Ignato himself has permitted me to bestow blessings of the Scintillan mission upon the worthy.
May I see the blessings available to me? Oh, okay, so they're a merchant. I see. Executioner's bolter. Sword. Ooh, the Doomflare pistol. That could be pretty good. Looks like it's got a large spray. Melt a charge. We'll hold on for now.
I am Deaconess Invida.
What is your
A
position?
servant. Several cycles ago, despite my unworthiness, I was raised to the esteemed rank of Deaconess and entrusted with the vigil over the reliquariums of Scintilla. Such service alone is uplifting, but aiding true heroes such as yourselves.
What brought you to this place?
Thousands of times I have prayed to the God Emperor to grant me a chance. A chance to serve the Imperium and humanity. And so, at last, there came the hour to choose who among the clerics would accompany the Blessed Sister into these lands. It took many pleas to be given a place in her retinue. And now, with the greatest devotion, I aid the defenders of humanity. May the God Emperor guide you toward the shortest path to your enemies.
Ignition unit is registering an approaching layperson. High probability of ensuing communication. What is the reason for your query, layperson?
Who are you?
This cognition unit carries the designation Isolus M88. He is part of the Lathe World Fleet's contingent stationed at the Expeditionary Corps in the Maris Sportum Sectorus. This unit executes regulated issuing of equipment from the Adeptus Mechanicus repositories, on condition of adequate access level.
And what do you do here?
Isolus M88 provides maintenance for sacred mechanisms in the service of Sister Septima's detachment. Currently, primary duties are not being executed due to unsolicited communication, causing the unit to experience Tier 5 torment.
I need equipment. So we got a bunch of merchants over here. Sweeping Thunder Hammer. A lot of them we need higher proficient, or well,
Never
faction
still for long.
stuff with accuse. Got it.
Effective as always.
Oh, there she is.
Candidate Haral's acolyte. I remember you. Rarely does one meet acolytes who bear the burden of their duty with such zeal. Continue to be steadfast in your undertakings, and you shall learn the grace of serving the God Emperor.
Lord Inquisitor Zerbe sent me to assist you. Yet I know nothing of your objective.
I thank the God Emperor for this. Corruption cannot disturb an empty mind. For now, you need only know what I tell you. First, Inquisitor Millicentilia has lost the greater part of her servants in this hab zone. This has slowed her investigations, and, consequently, our joint work. Find out what happened to them as soon as you can. Otherwise, Inquisitor Millicentilia will be forced to spend time she should be devoting to saving Calixis. Second, my servant Durkis was to make contact with the local preacher Ursimus. His orders were to question Ursimus and bring me the particulars I require. Durkis has the gall not to present himself before me. You must descend into the bowels of this rotten place, learn where Durkis is now, and bring him to me. You will recognize my servant by the robes of the ecclesiarchy, black hair cropped short, and the implant plate set into his forehead. The Lord Inquisitor has transferred all of you to serve under my command for the duration of this mission. Therefore, at present, you are to follow my orders. What happens afterward, only the God Emperor knows.
Are you suggesting we search the whole Hab Zone to find Durkis?
To avoid fruitless searching, go to Confessor Ursimus, head of the Flock of Repentance. He dwells in the so-called Upper Town. You will find him at the very top. The workers' devotional service should be drawing to a close, so you may pass through the gates freely. Say that I sent you, and he will reveal every secret.
Very well.
Given the circumstances, Durkis may have perished in the last tidal surge. If so, I require his body. My servant was meant to keep records of his activities.
You work alongside the Inquisitor?
Inquisitor Millicent Tillier is conducting her own investigation here. Her efforts are, without doubt, directed at supporting the Tyrantine Cabal. Yet, upon learning of my arrival, she did not see fit to join my righteous mission. Our talks about working together have stalled, and she now avoids my company.
Her frosty tone leaves no uncertainty. Despite her attempt to make light of the situation, there is no love lost between the Sisters of Battle and the Inquisitor.
Given Inquisitor Millicent Tillier's dire circumstances, it is all the more surprising that her agent, Rufinus Scragg, is probing the Marisportum Sectoris on some mission. I must know what he is trying to sniff out. My people have lost track of him, therefore I entrust this task to you.
How long is the beta? Yeah, I think it's most of Act 1. But even then, it's not fully finished just yet. Like, there's some companion quests that aren't implemented, but it is most of the Act 1 storyline.
According to the report, the agent bears an old burn covering half of his face, and an augmentation on the lower part of his left leg, below the knee. These distinguishing features will guide you in your search.
So you want me to spy on the agents of another Inquisitor?
Yes, I want to be kept informed of developments, and Mistress Millicent Tillier is slow to share intelligence. My people are needed here, but you are a different matter.
So Scragg's whereabouts are unknown to you.
He who is charged with watching the agent failed in his duty, and now pays the price for that negligence. This, however, was merely a temporary lapse.
I will do whatever I can.
It is heartening to see that you grasp the significance of this mission.
Find the preacher Durkis and return him. The objective is clear.
I am not finished yet. Since the last tidal surge, people have been disappearing from these parts. Most of the missing were certainly swallowed by the raging flood, yet others vanished afterward. People continue to go missing. On some nights, as many as 50 can be unaccounted for. Among other tasks, you must discover what became of those unfortunates, and who is responsible for their disappearance. That is all for now. Go and see to it.
All right, very well. So we got a new investigation. Oh boy. Agent's mission. We got 2 of them. I got that face. Preacher Durkis. Got it.
No sense in delay.
I'm not sure when that beta is dropping. I mean, we might see some information. Tomorrow is Summer Games.
It could get any worse here.
State of play.
Marisportum has a way of surprising you. After the flood, this cesspool reeks worse than ever. Oh, I know. I can't wait to get out of here.
Oh man.
Hopefully, when the sister accomplishes her mission, she'll cleanse this place with promethium.
This is so much better having... I didn't know that this section had more voice acting. I went to the palace first.
I have business with you.
Okay.
Servant of the Tyrantine Cabal, if I am not mistaken. I am pleased to welcome you. Your name has been on everyone's lips at the Bastion lately. Assisting the Sister of Battle is doubtless a good deed, but still, an acolyte ought to work with proper Inquisitors. Do you not agree? My patron, Mistress Millicentilia, is right now inspecting the excavation outside this little settlement. A courtesy visit would be, at the very least, prudent on your part. I can escort you to her. Immediately.
Have you been watching me?
No, not at all. I have been keeping watch on the situation in the settlement. Lately, Maris Portum has been far from peaceful. Then, by luck, I saw a familiar face. Your face.
You claim to be an acolyte. On what grounds should I believe you?
Not many in the Imperium would be foolish enough to wear a sigil without the Inquisitor's authorization. Wouldn't you say?
What is happening in Arisportum?
Forgive me, but that information is classified, and I am under orders not to disclose it. Inquisitor Millicentilia will tell you all you need to know.
So where exactly did you say the excavation is located?
As you pass the Sisters' camp, keeping it to your left, look for the pipes heading beyond the town and follow them. Sooner or later, you will arrive at the excavation site. But it would be best if you allow me to guide you there.
Very well. I was just looking for Mistress Millicentilla. Lead on.
Very well. It is not a long walk, but watch your step. The local water is full of toxic chemicals.
So we get a guide directly there.
My patience is growing thin, old man. We can proceed to the next stage of interrogation, though you will find it even less to your liking.
Have you remembered anything?
We have guests, Inquisitor.
Mistress Millicentilia, I saw him at Sister Septima's camp and thought it best to bring him to you immediately. I give the Bastion's envoy over to you. By your leave, I must return to my post.
Anton Zerb's newest protege. I thought you'd make an appearance sooner or later. Spess, I've not seen you in some time. It is a pity that you've decided to use your talents in the service of another Inquisitor.
Oh, they know each other. I'm here to provide assistance in your mission.
Is that so? I did not request any assistance from the Cabal. Since you are here, that means you were sent by Lord Inquisitor Zerb. Only he knows about the mission. Gareth, see to the witness's wounds. He is not permitted to die before the end of the interrogation. Dariel, I'll be waiting for a report on our progress. As for you, your arrival is the best evidence that the Lord Inquisitor is losing patience. Isn't that correct?
The Lord Inquisitor wishes to know the reason for your prolonged stay in the Marisportal Sectoris and is offering his assistance.
My expedition team has gone missing from the excavation site. Workers, disciples of the machine cult, and guards. It started with the first seaquake that hit this hab zone. The workers complained of fatigue and ceaseless nightmares. This is not a local incident. People all over the Marisportum Sectoris are suffering from similar symptoms. Many of them have likewise disappeared without a trace. More and more are going missing every day. Reports have shown that these disappearances are systematic, so we can rule out natural population decline. We must learn why people in the Hab Zone are disappearing, and you will begin your investigations right here in my camp. Even an amateur could see there are signs of looting.
It might have been more than one group. Was it several? Find out. Reconstruct the events that took place at the camp. I graciously give you my permission to use the sacred mechanisms bestowed upon the Ordo Xenos by members of the cult Mechanicus. And do not forget to interrogate the witness. The old man knows something, but it seems my methods have caused him to lose the last of his memory. I do not have time to coax the answers out of him, so you will deal with it instead. When you are done, report everything you have learned. Any questions?
Hollow Invoker. I've never heard of such a machine.
That is unsurprising. This is a rare piece of archaeotech that even I had to go to great lengths to obtain. The spirits of such machines have the ability to briefly project hololithic images based on the archived data, be it picts, cogita records, or tactical diagrams.
And what will you be doing while I perform this task?
I have other equally important matters to attend to, and asking me such questions requires a level of trust that you have not earned.
And what have you been searching for down here?
Do your job, Acolyte.
You said my task is to learn why people are disappearing in the Hab Zone. Would it not be better to focus our efforts on finding the workers instead?
It is true that rescuing rabble is not my responsibility. However, I cannot ignore the fact that there is some connection between the time frames of these disappearances, both of my people and the locals. There is also the mysterious circumstances of these disappearances, and the spread of nightmares in the Hab Zone. As for what that connection is, that is for you to find out. Try not to announce to all of Maris Portum that the Inquisition is operating here. Though even if you introduced yourself as the Lord Inquisitor, I doubt anyone in this place would believe you.
Remind me, what is it I must do?
Investigate the excavation site and piece together the evidence. Reconstruct the events at the camp, then talk to the witness, and report back to me.
I'm ready to start my investigation.
One of my specialists is already investigating the lower level of the excavation. Find out what he's been able to discover. Take this amulet. That way he'll know I sent you. I expect the two of you to work together on this. I need results.
Very well. View the inventory. Alright, not much else right there. Take the loot.
It's a rare fortune to see an acolyte of a dead Inquisitor not follow him to the grave on the Cabal's orders.
Numerous signs of bruising, superficial
Whoa.
damage to the surface layers of the skin, apparent loss of integrity in some of the smaller bones. The procedure was performed with sufficient expertise to ensure that the witness would not expire, yet retain the ability to feel pain. Still, I would recommend refraining from further application of violence, given the subject's age.
I think that's the first time we heard her voice. If you tell me everything you know, you'll live. Tell me what you've already told the Inquisitor, and don't even think of hiding anything.
Yes, Master. I used to scoop grease off your food vats here. Traded it for rations at the market. The first time that great machine of yours went all quiet, I waited a little and came to see what this place was about. I saw intruders here with weapons. So I hid in one of them vats and they didn't spot me. That's where I've been hiding every time since. But now you found me after all.
Describe the intruders.
About a dozen of them there was. They had guns. Scary folks. Could have been bandits or such like. I didn't get a good look at them. But they weren't here for the food vats, that's for sure.
What do you know about the nightmares affecting people?
Oh, I know about the sleep sickness. When the sea started shaking, that's when the nightmares came. Everyone came down with it. Those flock of repentance folks say it's the God Emperor warning us, telling us to repent. But I don't know about any of that, Master. I just want to get by.
Tell me about this flock of repentant.
Believers from his congregation, Master. They've lost their way, though. They've all forgotten Sensibelius' name. And now they say everyone should cleanse themselves through pain. They say that's how we can serve the God Emperor and save ourselves from the nightmares. They have a leader. Fancy old name. I forget what it was. But I did see their marks around the camp. Written in blood, they were.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
I have, Master. I have. There's those divers living by the shore. Madmen all, I tell you. One day, there I was, walking along the shore, seeing what the sea might have brought. I look over, and it's them divers. Chanting something, or maybe it was witchcraft, I couldn't tell. And then they started dumping corpses in the water. I took off running. It was horrible. I heard those apostates worship some sea creature like it's a saint. It's why they butcher people, to offer them to the beast. I haven't seen it myself, Master, but it's what people say.
Is that everything? Don't forget, the more you tell me, the better your chances of living.
The Baron. The Baron's orders were that no one was to come near this place. But those armed intruders, they look like his lot.
I've learned what I needed to know. You're free to go.
Oh, Sensibelius. Thank you, Master. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Don't you have a job to do? Why are you sticking to me like fungus?
What? I was just gonna ask him a question.
At once.
Jeez. Okay, well, we found some information out then. Missing persons, field camp. We can already make a report. They perished in the depths of the toxic. Alright, so we have one determination so far. We'll hold on that. I wonder if it's worth selecting the determination time or just waiting until you get
looking to
multiple.
find here must be worth the risk.
Because it could be wrong.
Keeping my eyes open. The Holy Ordos teach vigilance.
Traces of fading psychic force activity detected. Changing scan mode to construct a hollow projection based on residual particles. Identifying anomalies in visual representations. Any deviations from the norm will be made apparent.
Spherical prints.
Never still for long.
Alright, so we have two ways to go. That's the lower level, this is the lower town. Well, I guess let's go to the lower level. Because I think we've already been to the lower town. I really like these investigations. Like, I had a lot of fun at the palace. I wonder too, because I did the palace first, if now this area is going to be a lot easier with enemies. Whoa.
I see you bear the pendant of Inquisitor Millicentilia. Greetings, emissary.
Correct. The Inquisitor sent me.
Your arrival is timely. I just finished my rituals of perceiving.
You're one of the Aldaris. Sentient, highly evolved Xenos. Enemies of humanity.
You have guessed my race, but I am no foe to you or your tribe. Inquisitor Millicentilia and I have forged a temporary alliance, one that benefits us both.
I must admit that the Inquisitor has always adhered to a principle of tolerance toward alien species capable of communication.
So you are the Inquisitor's associate whom I was supposed to meet?
Judging by your reaction, Inquisitor Millicentilia did not deign to enlighten you about the identity of her associate.
What kind of sorcery did you just use?
Like an earless person querying the melody of a song, you are trying to understand that which you are incapable of grasping. Abandon the attempt, small creature. I have no time to waste on fruitlessly explaining my gift.
Fair enough. The business. You should have information for me.
Inquisitor Millicentilia wished to know if sorcery was involved in the disappearance of her underlings. Sorcery of a special kind, which has its source in the darkest corruption. I hear the echo of what your kind calls the Empyrean. However, in this sound I discern not the foulness of that which the monkey call the arch-enemy, but ancient fatigue and the malevolence of a twisted mind.
Tell me more about this echo of the Empyrean.
It is powerful, all-consuming, and at the same time, feeble, like the sigh of a song lost in a labyrinth. Sorcery of monstrous power that served its purpose, whatever it was, and then vanished without a trace.
The malevolence of a twisted mind, but not the archenemies?
Your people are too young, and your perception of existence too rudimentary for you to comprehend the Empyrean in any depth. I will only say that the corrupting forces from beyond the veil hold sway over many creatures. There can be no doubt that the secrets of such species lie buried in the past of this sector. Secrets whose very revelation would imperil your feeble mind.
The investigation is straightforward, but I have a slew of questions about you, Aldari.
Save your breath. I am a Wayseeker, and I am here because Inquisitor Millicentilia is offering me protection on my mission, in exchange for my gift. Those who follow the path of the Seer among my people are much more attuned to the Empyrean, and our manipulations of it lead to far fewer consequences than your fumbling. Inquisitor Millicentilia has chosen my skills over the assistance of one of your witches.
The Inquisitor is offering her protection? No, we won't say that. A Wayseeker? What is that?
I am a guide and navigator for my kind. My gift enables me to chart courses through the webway, and in real space. There exists another application for my gift, but that knowledge is of no use to you. It concerns only my people, and our sorrows.
So what is your mission? What are you doing on a human world?
Your kind cannot hope to genuinely claim ownership of any planet, small creature. And I am unwilling to reveal the reasons for my presence here. Suffice it to say that I am seeking a path to salvation out of a ring of darkness, away from a peril far greater than the discord between our species.
I'm interested in an ancient Xeno species that is somehow connected to the Tyrant Star. You know of it?
I can guess what you are referring to. The echo of their songs whispers across this world, and here as well.
My name is Casas, and I could use your help with these ancient secrets we talked about earlier.
Perhaps you could have received it, were it not for my arrangement with Inquisitor Millicentilia. I have no interest in the company of a monkey that will simply be underfoot. Larthir. My name is Larthir Canereth, small creature.
Alright, time to investigate. Again.
Registering evidence of forced access to the storage. Incident classified as an act of sacrilege and subversion of the authority of the... Registering signs of a confrontation between two armed groups.
Install the Hollow Invoker. There's another one here. Clue found. Roll away the tractor.
Keeping my eyes open.
Got some goods back there. Ooh. Auto aim gloves. What are those? Whenever the wearer makes a precise attack from a distance of 10 cells or further, it has to be a crute.
Multiple prints detected on the...
Foreman's notes. The broken servitor. Go grab this.
Success.
Servo Sentinel. Clear the rubble. Oh, okay. Code amulet. Not bad. Somebody. Hello, hello, sir. Yeah, it's been cool. It's, I mean, still needs its time because it's not finished yet. And it's not like fully voice acted just yet, but I mean, of course, with the beta, that's kind of expected. But yeah, it's cool. It makes me want to play Rogue Trader so bad. A lot of Warhammer lately. There's some cool moments too, like there's some actual small cutscenes here and there. Storyline's interesting. Got a lot of so many companions to have with you. Yeah, this is one of the Alcat games. You got like this whole investigation system like this. You gotta go around, like, find the clues, talk to people. Then once you find them, it shows up here. Make it research.
The investigation of the evidence provided the following information.
Wanted to try out Rogue Trader? Yeah. It's very similar. Some differences. I don't know if the investigation stuff is there too.
Identifying key features for comparison.
The internal fluids left the body post-mortem, most likely due to the rockfall. All across the primary wound area, the vessels and fluid tubes were cauterized at once. I have never seen such neat and clean wounds.
Half the body servant has been found under one of the rubber piles. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is all in that one, but here, I mean, it's still pretty cool for what you get to do. It's like going around and talking to people. Who attacked? Alright, so we have to kind of put together what happened here. Steel toe work boots. They're intermingled with numerous other prints.
Reconnoitering.
I think they were taken. Crates scattered around the camp have been crudely forced open. If there was ever anything inside, it has already been. Bandits took supplies. Foreman reports. Okay, so this shows that we have potential info. Okay, they're taken by force. Fanatics. Bandits. So we need to figure out what happened and then make our report. But here, let's get to this one. They killed them. Okay, yeah, that does match. The divers killed the expedition members for ritual purposes and disposed of their bodies in the sea.
At once.
How much access do you have in the beta? The beta is pretty much all of Act 1. So I think it's like 20 hours. It's there's a decent amount. I don't know if we're gonna get through all of it, because at this rate we've got some stuff starting to drop, and then that'll also keep it for me for when the game launches anyways.
Everything we need to make progress.
Because tomorrow we start to have some things coming out. Religious fanatics. Yeah, I think it was all fanatics then. The bog beast considered the same though? Fanatics took the
Always
supplies.
on the move.
Never still for long.
I don't know if there's much else for me to find. That takes me back up to the upper level. Alright, let's see what they know.
Something you wanted from me, small creature?
You mentioned in our last conversation that you know the ancient species of Xenos associated with the Tyrant Star.
This part of real space conceals many secrets buried beneath the ashes of the ages. Before your kind came here on their campaign of destruction, the local worlds bore witness to many civilizations, but one stood out. There is scarcely a planet in this region of space that does not bear traces of it.
Is that why you're here? Because of these traces?
No. I was drawn here by a song distinct from theirs. But the depths of this world hide so many springs that the very air rings around me, and I cannot hear it properly. Inquisitor Millicentilia was supposed to assist me after I helped her.
It seems we can be of use to each other. I promise to help find what you're seeking, and you will help me in my research.
If you can convince Inquisitor Millicentilia to pass her obligations to you. And this time, the monkey will aid me first. I will not wait until I've exhausted my usefulness in your eyes, and you attempt to betray me.
Agreed. I will make the arrangements with the Inquisitor.
I will be interested to see how you fare in your endeavors.
I must go.
Here's the Acolyte. Last year has already informed me that he told you of his findings. I dare say what he told you might even be the truth.
You have unusual assistance.
Some things are more accessible to the cunning mind and heightened perceptions of an Eldari. This is your chance to make use of his abilities. It would be unwise to spurn it.
You cannot help but notice the thrum of tension in the Inquisitor's tone and the look she casts at the Eldari. It seems that despite her confident words, she's anxious about the Xenos presence in her unit. I would like Larthi to join my retinue. I am willing to take over your agreement with them.
Out of the question. As of yet, you've not proved yourself capable enough to be permitted to have dealings with the Xenos. Did you think I would entrust a Corsair ally to a bumbling incompetent? Provide me with the reconstruction of the events, and I'll consider it.
I question the witness.
Do you plan to inform me every time you sneeze? Draw your conclusions and submit a full report, Acolyte.
I'm ready to discuss what happened at the camp.
Are you sure you have not missed anything?
I need more time.
Then do so.
At once.
Alright, let me look over the information. Someone angered the machine spirit. The foreman's notes. All the workers and guards that the excavation initiated have disappeared for reasons unknown. Some of the members of the expedition had begun secretly following the teachings of the flock of repentance. If I make a never found as their own, refuse to face the raging element. I think that's the only one. Deliver verdict. We can always redo.
Never still for long.
Have you learned anything useful? Are you sure?
I have a working theory.
You think my camp was robbed by some fanatics? An interesting theory. Do you have anything to support it? It seems there was a skirmish in the camp over supplies. But I am not yet convinced of your conclusions. What about the strange footprints you found? I assure you, there are no four-toed mutants in my expedition team. You have decided that the tracks leading out of the camp belong to the bog beasts. Really? And you think they were wearing my workers' boots, do you? Some of your conclusions are tenuous. Too tenuous. I cannot rely on inaccurate information.
Your emissary's conclusions are tenuous because the tracks at the excavation site contradict each other, whereas the truth is not what it first appears. Someone took pains to ensure that the traces left behind would sow confusion in the mind of whoever might attempt to unravel this mystery.
I knew there was something you weren't telling me, Corsair.
I saw no reason to state that which is so obvious. I should have not forgotten that I'm dealing with Monkey now. This small creature has reminded me.
Either way, we have one indisputable piece of evidence. The tracks leading out of the camp. Look, they are crisp, clearly made by heavy work boots. But I already said my people would never leave their posts willingly. Find out where they lead. Can you manage that? Something strange is afoot in Maris Portum. My agent, Rufinus Scraig, has been working undercover in this God Emperor forsaken place for several months already. We were due to meet at the excavation site, but the latest seaquake cut off our communication. Track him down and help him with his mission, if necessary. Tell him that Lady M sent you. He will aid you in your investigation.
What about the missing workers?
You are wasting time right now asking stupid questions. Scraig has been keeping an eye on Maris Portum. He is a valuable source of information.
And how will I recognize him?
Rufinus prefers to cover his face, but if you pay close attention, you will spot other signs. His augmented lower left leg, or his tattoos. Memorize them, Acolyte. This is how my people recognize each other.
Am I permitted to know the particulars of the Agent Scragg's mission?
I tasked Scraig with investigating a clan of swamp mutants on the outskirts of the Hab Zone and assessing their usefulness to the Tyrantine Cabal. These are his reports. Study them. That will be enough to start with.
Very well. Quick scan of the reports leaves you in no doubt the bog beasts the Inquisitor is referring to are a clan of Xenos, the Kroot. Evidently, Millicentilia and our people prefer to use the unsophisticated nickname given to the Xenos by the ignorant lower hive dwellers in order to rid of the clan of the unwanted attention of perhaps, okay.
Any other questions?
Since we are done with the reconstruction, can I take over your arrangement? We could be of useful to one another.
Very well. I am not opposed. Canareth?
Time will tell if this small creature can live up to his word. For now, I will trust my instincts and consent to changing the agreement, on the condition that he assists me with some unfinished business here in the settlement.
Fine. Acolyte, now Larthir Canareth is your burden to bear. Do not expect it to be easy. Offering protection to a Xenos is risky. Don't be afraid to mention the name of Anton Zerg. His patronage will help you avoid the wrath of people like Septima.
Speak with me in the place where we met. I want to discuss exactly how your newfound patronage will benefit me.
Sister Septima asked me to find out what your agent is doing on the outskirts.
Think carefully about what you will tell her. Betray the Inquisition, and it won't just be your career that comes to a swift and invidious end.
So these so-called bog beasts, they are Kroot, aren't they?
Clever. Indeed, it refers to the Kroot, carnivorous Xenos native to a different part of the galaxy. This clan is settled on the outskirts of the Hab Zone, and has been under observation by the Ordo Xenos for some time. Keep its existence a secret, until the mission is complete.
I'm ready to begin my investigation.
This case is not as simple as it appears. Do not rush to any conclusions. Turn over every stone in Maris Portum before you send your case report. Your task is to dig until you uncover the truth, not to pin the blame on the first person you meet. Find out what happened to my workers. I hope you understand me, Acolyte.
Very well.
Initiating data upload to the sacred repository. Data.
Okay, so I think that first one was meant to test you back there too. I think that was like purposely done. Songs of Depths. Talk to him at the excavation site.
Move.
Alright, let's go to the upper level. And then we can get him into our party from there. At least it sounds like. Sounds like we will. Wait, I think we need to go back down. Was he in a different part of the excavation? I mean, we met him down there by the corner. Oh, there he is.
Inquisitor Millicentilia wished to know what happened to her underlings. While exploring this place, I have discovered many mysteries. Buried secrets. Hidden songs. They are here. Beneath the ground. Waiting for someone to listen and unravel them. Some are connected to the Xenos you asked about, but not all of them. The melodies of these mysteries rise to the surface in places where the veil between the Empyrean and real space has worn thin. I must reach these places and perform rituals to hear what is being said in each song. They are located in areas where dwellings of your kind are concentrated. Millicent Tilia's entourage calls this place the Marisportum.
What kind of rituals will you be performing?
I will turn all my attention deep underground, to songs forgotten by time and hidden by the ashes of generations. When those songs find a listener, they will reveal to me the mysteries that echo beneath our feet.
Well, let's begin. What kind of places do you require?
A place full of life. A place imbued with emanations. A place hidden from prying eyes.
Nod wordlessly. I would like you to tell me what you learned.
To what end? Our mutual aid does not entail any additional social rituals.
I'm curious about what you will discover.
That is only natural. Well, perhaps we can exchange a few words, if circumstances allow. Come. When we draw close to one of the places I seek, I will hear an echo of one of the songs, and I will tell you.
Very well. Okay. We're gonna swap in him over the one that's like still work in progress. How do you play games so quick? It depends on the game. But I think it comes down to just having a schedule at the end of the day and trying to stick to it as much as I can. That's why I use YouTube as an archive system for myself and to have every episode. Yep. Yeah, I have like my full 75-hour playthrough of Crimson Desert on YouTube. Telekinesis, the dome. For 1 round, all attacks against the Wayseeker and allies affected by guidance are made with a minus. Huh. Okay. Finished it in 75. Just about. At least like all of the gray main stuff and the main story, and then pretty much all of the side quests in Hernan. Because the rest of them weren't as... There was a lot of side quests that were starting to come up that weren't good at very well. Or more like fetch quests. It didn't have great storylines. I don't know what to go with this guy. But yeah, there's still a lot. Still way more to see. But I needed that substance. I need some, like more of a reason. Until the next turn, the target gains +3 damage reduction. I think I'm just going to go with the dome. Actually, let's go with the Wayseeker. At the start of the Mystic's turn, they gain 1 AP of Veiled Degradation. Is 12 or more. For powers targeting allies, the Wayseeker ignores negative morale, treating morale as 0 or higher. For powers targeting enemies, the Wayseeker ignores positive morale. Ooh. Ignore enemy defense. Okay, and then we get a talent, one more talent, and then one more upgrade. I'm gonna go with impartially. The Wayseeker and all their allies affected by guidance gain the Wayseeker guided steps. Makes 2 Phasma copies around themselves. These copies have 1 wound and cannot act or defend on their own. Or on a table. Let's go touch collection. Alright, nice. Alright, back upstairs we go. So we follow the footsteps over here.
Scanning of the tracks has been discontinued. Continuing the...
Back down to the lower town. Looks like this is gonna have multiple locations for us to go to. Like using the elevator.
Kind master, give alms to the poor. Then Saint Sibelius will put in a good word for you with the God Emperor.
Damn.
Never still for long.
Leave no witnesses.
Water has hidden all suitable places for the ritual, and the Song of the Depths is
failure
barely...
to identify trail.
We must search the area beyond the Whitehead Monarch's camp.
So we failed to follow the footsteps further.
Hello, Master. You do look passing strange. Nobody here goes around dressed like that.
Who are you?
I'm Zolda, Master. Junior assistant to the 3rd repairman in the central drain collector. My shift finished and the sea filled our collector with water. And the foreman didn't get out.
Have you seen anyone here from the excavation?
The excavation? The place where the big noisy machines were rumbling? No, I haven't seen him at all. I only know that they went off somewhere.
Where'd you get that jacket?
Well, I found it.
I will not harm you. I just need to find the owner of that jacket.
No, I found it. Honest. It was in the Flock's pit where they chuck all the corpses. Everyone their torture goes into that pit. If they don't die right away, then onto the spikes they go and job done. Afterward, they strip the corpses and hand out the clothes to their own people. A jacket like this would be too posh for the likes of them, so I took it. Please don't tell the penitents I stole from them.
The members of the flock torturing people here?
Exactly so, Master. Torturing and murdering. They can't get enough of it.
Compose yourself and answer me properly, or I will deliver you to the flock myself. Where is the pit?
No, please. Don't hand me over to the flock. They'll burn me alive for this. I pinched the jacket off a body left by the Baron's men. That was before the sea rose. The Baron's men dragged some unfortunates over to the shore. They were carvers too, only they were filthy, and the jackets they were wearing looked bloody good. The Baron's men shoved weapons into their fellows' backs and told them to jump in the water, so they jumped. I waited till the carvers were gone, and then I took it. He doesn't need that jacket anymore, does he?
Why did you say it came from the flock?
The flock. They mind their own if you don't cross them, but if the Baron finds out I stole from him, he'll chop my hand off or maybe kill me. So I figured blaming the flock was easier. They're an odd lot.
I've heard enough. Leave this place at once and do not cross my path again.
Thank you, Master. I'll remember you for the rest of my days.
Very good. I don't get why she's so afraid. Because everybody
Keeping
here
my
is
eyes
just
open.
like, you say the wrong thing to the wrong person and you're
Something.
dead.
Anything. A pace of a starch bar. Or else
Rope
wants
is
to join
needed
the
here.
flock.
Especially because she knew
The Baron promised his
that we're the
protection.
Inquisitor
But
too.
where is it? The holy man is talking sense. If I die, I'll die with a light heart.
Yeah, it's been worth checking out so far.
Yes! Feel the purifying torment, brothers and sisters! Christ, the God Emperor! Rain, open the void!
Oh God.
Oh!
Well, I see why she's so afraid.
Taste the pain and sweetness of repentance. Come with us. We will show you the way to the truth.
Jeez.
No sense in delay.
Before the Rift Colleges get here.
Oh, we got something going on over here.
He's on his own. Take him down, boy. Oh, cracks your head open for the Emperor!
Woo. Oh my. Sheesh. Pretty sure that guy's a companion. Which is nice. Waiting for the DLC with the Necrons and a Rogue Trader. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I really need to play Rogue Trader. Like, I need to give it full time. Has it been very buggy at all? I've noticed some bugs. I think the biggest thing is like it's just lacking that polish as a beta would. But yeah, there's definitely some bugs here and there. I'm not your enemy.
Not me enemy. The sergeant ordered to fight until reinforcement comes. But all the enemies are dead already. You're not the enemy, I thinks. Then, are you reinforcement?
Tell me your name, Ogren. Are you actually the one called 118B?
Yes, inventory number. But you can call me Coke. It's what the sergeant calls me.
What happened here?
We was on patrol. These ones came at us. Wounded the sergeant. He gave me orders. Hold position until reinforcement comes. The sergeant went to cover the rear, he said.
Who was in your command, your unit?
Sergeant Ollie, 10th Platoon, Celinton,
Centillion.
Centillion, Fusiliers 27. That's right, I think so.
Ogren is talking about the Centillion Fusiliers Regiment of the Astra Militarum. So you're alone out here? No one else from your unit survived?
I'm with Sergeant Ollie. He went to get reinforcement, but he'll be back.
Wouldn't count on it, pal. Here, take this. You should treat your wounds.
For me? I'm not allowed. It's what the sergeant says. But he's not here, so I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't be allowed to remain here without command. 0118B, you are the property of the Imperium and must come with me until the matter has been cleared up.
I got orders. The sergeant said, hold position. Until the sergeant says so, I not leave position.
Perhaps I should help you look for the sergeant?
You should have. Other Fusiliers talked with him on the Vox. You try it too.
Arthur, could you help find the path the sergeant took?
Among many paths belonging to others, I see one that fits. Frightened. Cowardly. The monkey went to the water, and surrounded by water, he reached the end of his way.
I don't know what the sergeant looks like. Come with me, you can help me recognize him.
I got orders. But the sergeant has been gone long. Maybe he got lost. Maybe more of these ones attacked him. Have to find the sergeant. All right, we'll go. But can't leave Fusiliers like that. There's bows here, and those reinforcements are always late.
I'll inform the command about the bodies.
All right. You'll command until we find Sergeant Ollie. Then he'll command. He knows what to do.
Okay. Let's drop Aspice and keep Tuma. Blood Trail.
Reconnoitering.
He can say 27, he is smart. He is smart. Military issued boot prints detected. Missing sergeant.
Sell it, we'll eat like the rich for a year.
Resolved.
Just say you stole it, you fool.
Oh, we can level him up too. Forceful strike, reckless strike, slash, and swarm. Deals 32% more damage to the enemy armor. Costs 1 more. Deals 12 more damage. However, targets of the warrior's attacks will perform a counterattack. When I go forceful strike. The warrior's first melee attack on their turn does not spend movement points. Cog deals 100% damage to cover. Cog can move through cells occupied by enemies smaller than him, dealing 12 damage to them. He cannot finish his turn on an occupied cell. I'm taking that one. When cover is destroyed, all enemies within 1 cell radius around that cover must pass a reflex test, or suffer a random critical effect to their arms, legs, or body. I'll take that too. Holy. It moves up to 6 cells through allies and enemies to a cell adjacent to the target. The warrior then makes an attack against it. Not cost combat points. I'll take that. I have some gear for him. Incorrect armament. Okay. So he also has a Ripper gun. About armor. Incandescent Ogren armor. Nice. At the end of the wearer's turn, all enemies within their influence must pass a reflex test with a 30 bonus or suffer 6 levels of burning. Jeez. Oh, but his influence is only 1. Still. If he's right up next to somebody, that's pretty good. Alright, let's do a save. We've been level 5 for quite a bit now. Oh, this area cleared out.
Adequate.
Adequate. Keep following the footsteps. Uh-oh.
Release the divers and I promise you an easy death.
I can't believe you! The Baron's mutt! Everyone knows that your boss saws people's arms and legs off!
Listen, let the fisherman go and you can clear off back to the swamp. I promise I won't shoot you in the back. Not today.
Sure, we'll do that. These stinking fools are our best shot at some loot.
Stop, you idiot! Can't you see we've got a situation here?
Oh, shut your trap, newbie. Listen, you're not local, are you? Help us out, eh? I'm Calby, head of...
A new audience? Let's see what happens now.
Looks like this situation isn't entirely under your control. Perhaps there's something I can do to help?
Call me Dire Spike, I'm in charge here right now. Those bloody ferals, Crimson Fangs lot, got past the guard post and holed themselves up in the hangar. Only there's black sludge and divers in there. Now they're asking for ransom. Usually they just grab someone or rob them and run back to the swamp. But they're getting cocky now.
What are we supposed to do, eh? We went to that hole in the ground to get our loot, and those vicious bastards was there. They took out 2 of our squads. Man's got to eat, you know.
Oh.
Now, I've got you.
So he was down there.
Luck. What can I say? We'd have grabbed whatever was decent and been on our way. But we got a tip. It said the Baron had boxes of fizz in his warehouse. Explosives, you know. So we went, opened the crates, and there was nothing in them but rubbish. The Baron must have found out about the rat and left that dross for us. But we can't leave empty-handed. So we'll get what we're owed, even if it's through hostages. You hear?
You know when that's coming out? No, they haven't put any date. Some people are suggesting maybe that by the end of this year, or I could see like early next year. Well. Dire Spike, who are these people anyway?
They call themselves ferals. When the Baron, the boss of us carvers, took over after the flood, he drove anyone too stubborn for their own good, and all the looters out into the swamps. They formed their own gangs out there. Then the water came again, and there was no one to watch over the border. So these gentlemen capitalized on the situation.
So why are you attacking the fishermen? They have nothing for you to take.
What are we supposed to do? We went to the hole in the ground, and the swamp mutants was there. Bad enough when you're crazy, Baron. Sick to those freaks on us. The bastards here ate the whole lot of us. We're not stupid enough to mess with them. But fishermen are easy, but... You know what? You can ram your questions down the fish's throat. I've got nothing to say to any mutt of the Barons.
What do you want in exchange for the hostages?
Booze! Lots of booze! My boys are bored without it! If you bring some, maybe we won't kill them all.
I know what we should do.
Wait here, Fang. We're gonna settle this.
Don't take too long in there, all right? My boys are twitchy buggers.
What's your plan?
So they're demanding alcohol. Why not just give it to them?
I suggest we use Lord Commander Cherzo's tactics. During an assault on a fortress of heretics, he bribed smugglers to deliver a shipment of provisions laced with paralytic poisons. We could likewise find some effective toxin and add it to the drink.
If you get the drink, I'll handle the rest.
I'll just bring them alcohol and see what happens.
What? Are you out of your mind? While you're running back and forth, they'll kill my guards.
But maybe they won't. Hostage situation. In exchange for alcohol, the criminals promise to keep the hostages alive. Combining alcohol and a potent intoxicant will incapacitate the alcohol-addicted offenders. Yeah, but then they're gonna wake up and be pissed. Received axe. Track the fuse. It's over here.
Baron Crummer. To make everything right, we...
Plating fragment. Brown marshes. Keep swapping who is doing the investigations. You there? What are you doing? Oh, is that his oh, that's his sergeant.
Don't kill us, good master. Rotten Fish was only giving a litany to usher along this warrior of the God Emperor to rejoin him.
Who are you?
Oh, this is Rotten Fish, good master. A hermit, a diver in the past, and just an old woman now.
Why did you call him a warrior of the God Emperor?
Oh, master, Rotten Fish didn't see it first. Her eyes are almost gone, and he was all dirty and scruffy, covered in blood, clothes all filthy. When she finally got a good look at him, oh, saint's blood, a warrior of the God Emperor, dressed in uniform and bearing the sacred symbols.
Examine the body. Gunshot wound.
I would like to note the presence of blood in the cadaver's mouth and nostrils. The primary wound, clearly inflicted by a low-power loss weapon, did not result in immediate death. It was the victim's subsequent wounds that caused their internal bleeding and eventual demise.
Look for identifying features. What happened here?
The warrior came already wounded. The fish wanted to make a seaweed poultice, but he didn't let her. He shouted, brandishing his weapon and cursing us. And that's the way he died. May he meet the God Emperor on the eternal battlefield.
That's just like Sergeant Ollie.
Search the foul-smelling old woman. You search the woman quickly and deftly, and you can say with certainty that rotten fish did not pocket anything from the body. Very well. Let's say you didn't kill him.
The fish never would have dared, good master.
So why is he undressed?
As soon as his spirit departed, people took everything he had. That's just the way it goes, noble master. So don't be angry. Why let good things go to waste? It's just this shell that's left. It whistles and hisses just like the prattle box by the gate. It could be something dangerous. Or maybe it's a precious thing for wearing. You have a look now.
Cog, do you recognize this man? Oh no.
It's Sergeant Ollie. He's all dead.
Oh my god. He put everything into that scream.
Had to protect him. Sergeant Ollie was bad at fighting.
Your sergeant is dead. What will you do now? Abandon Ogren, I helped you, but now you're on your own.
I shouldn't get
That's
to
crazy.
say.
The other, we're supposed to return the Ogren to the Fusilier. Listen up, you're staying with me for now. We can decide where to assign you later. Commander. Perfect. He is under my service.
Always on the move.
Man, I cannot wait for this game.
Resolved.
It's been so good.
Tread carefully.
Oh, we can push that to make like a platform. Yep. Now look at this.
Staying sharp. Success. No sense
Oh,
in
that was
delaying.
oh, I see.
What about the pet? Did you find what he was hiding out?
We're running all over the place. Coastal map of cloth.
At once.
Oh, athletics. Move that out the way. Got some observant Ogren gloves. Whenever Cog hits a target with an attack of opportunity, the target must pass a tenacity test or suffer immobilize.
victory.
Lock Preacher.
Mind your surroundings.
Going on over here.
In the name of his all-encompassing forgiveness, I reverently inflict gaping wounds. Let them be filled with pain.
Oh.
In the name of repentance unending, I will rend my flesh and the flesh of those who are blind and deaf. Behold my shame and my guilt. Enduring and persevering, striving to wash away your transgressions. I cast you into an abyss of misery.
Sleight of hand.
Success.
Got it. Success.
At once.
Can't wait to play this. Rogue Trader was my game of the year. That's awesome. Yeah, it's one of those where I just got to play a little bit of it, but now I'm like fully on board.
With purpose.
You can shoot that. Or not? Shoot that guy. Is there a merchant? Maybe? Diver's Abode. Who's got the alcohol?
Oh, things are getting seen. Maybe it really isn't on like Ursula says.
Oh, we didn't go this way. Inktooth. Oh, trader over here too.
Step right up and take your pick, Master. Inktooth offers the best the sea has to toss up.
Inspect the knife.
This knife used to belong to a daring man. He wielded it to shield his family from the swamp mutants and lost his life. Later, his children brought me the knife. I traded them 3 rations for it.
I might put it to good use. Let's trade.
Great choice, Master. Give it a little scrape with a slipstone, and it'll sharpen right up, good as new.
Are you selling or trading? I have a few sins with me on me.
What am I supposed to do with sense, kind master? We've never used money around here. We trade everything. If you have Medicaid kits, that's crackin'. They're much needed here. I'll trade anything for them. Guessing will do as well. The Baron's charging triple for it these days.
These boots belong to officer of the Astra Militarum.
What? How was I to know? I'd never take them from important folk. How about you take them off my hands before I get into trouble?
Here, take this for your trouble.
Come back.
The trader. Ah, here's where we get the rope. Sell. Axe, fuse. I'm gonna buy the fuse because I think we might need it. The worst smelling swill you've ever come across. Desponding auto pistol. Alright, we're good. Deal.
Reconnoitering. Effective as always.
Alright, let's go back over to them because we do have the alcohol now. I'll be friendly.
What's the matter, Loomis?
Dire Spike.
Did you find what you were looking for?
You wanted to speak to me about something.
You mentioned poison. The Lumers don't need to know, but me and the boys brew some here for personal use, you might say.
I don't like where this is going with this. I won't be poisoning anyone.
It's your call, but keep the vial anyway as an advance for saving my boys. Toss it, sell it for a good price, whatever you want. It's a popular item, poison. Always good to have on hand.
We need to confirm that the hostages are unharmed.
Fine. One person can go. Either you go, or you pick someone.
I'll go.
I'll covers you from here.
Send me in.
Now, lads! A negotiator's coming your way! Well, did you get a good look? Your boggle-eyed pals are in one piece.
Let's keep them that way. Let the hostages go, then we can discuss your further terms.
You're right. There'll be more terms to come. And to make you all more agreeable, the negotiator's got to bleed.
No. No way, brother. Eliminate the criminals and rescue the hostages. You're kidding. You know what? Just for the hell of it, I'll leave it. I typically would go back, prepare for battle. But we'll do this. Wait, what happened to my arm?
Another wolf.
Oh my god, what the hell? My armor is completely gone. Oh, he can also be cover for his allies. Damn. He is an absolute tank. Legs immobilized? Crazy. Here, we'll set this. Ogren. Or Cog. She's going next. Good there. Oh no, they killed one. They killed one of the hostages. On a reflexes test, he can use perception instead of agility. The Wayseeker and their allies affected by guidance, except for 1 round. Melee attacks get a higher hit chance. We'll go for the body. Do that. Can't catch a break here. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're all so close to each other. That's gonna take him down. I don't want to do that much damage to him. I will do this. They're just gonna keep on killing hostages. Execution. I didn't even have to get involved with this, but I did. They've become broken. Nice. That's what we want to see. Okay, get in there. I think these both do the same. Shotgun is no better. Oh, don't want to use that either. Jeez. It's too much damage. I mean, it's 0%. Oh, actually. Oh, they still got hit though. Can't move. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that you can't move in there. Oh. I got attack of opportunity right there. Oh, no. I want to get rid of this. Target's too far away. Finish him off. This is so bad. I have too many weapons that will deal damage to them. Okay, there we go. He's got some big distance. Rather shoot those two. Missed. Smash. That guy's gonna die next turn. Oh yeah, he's got 14 on him. Should have moved up. Could have moved up. Oh well. Oh, their morale went down. That's why. That guy's gonna die next turn. Missed. Execute the enemies. There we go. Whew.
Success.
I wonder what would happen if I would slap the Emperor in his current state.
At once.
He might thank you for standing up to him. We didn't save all of them, but we got most of them. You never know. Could be a surprise. Gunshots sound good. Yeah, some of the audio for them is pretty good. Like the environments sound great.
What are you hanging about
They
here
really
for?
nail it.
Go save the fish eyes.
They did.
Never still for long.
Oh, do we have to like release them all? Oh.
Thank the God Emperor and Saint Sibelius! We're alive!
Live!
Pretty little bloodbath that was. Oh, but not all the fish eyes made it though. So looks like you owe me for the loss, eh? Ah, come on, I'm just pulling your leg. A few divers more or less. Who cares? Here, take this for the trouble.
So what is this sludge that you're so worried about?
Raw material from the sea bottom. The divers bring it to shore, and the Baron makes good guessing out of it. Valuable stuff.
Glad I could help. I should be going now. Okay. Yeah, the beta has a lot of content. It's kind of crazy how much is currently available. All right, let's see what we have here. So now we can choose another specialization. Combat Morale Specialist. Whenever this character applies an effect to an ally, they gain 2 morale. Each ally can only have 2 bonuses per round. I'm gonna go with Combat Disruption Specialist, because I end up doing that more often. They recommend move, 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 or personal oversight. For 2 rounds, each time an enemy loses morale, they must pass a mental test or suffer an additional morale penalty. On the next instance of gaining morale, the enemy must pass a mental test. On a failed test, they gain no morale. Let's go demoralize. Anti-armor specialist. Area of effect. Burst fire specialist. Area attacks cost 1 less AP. Oh, absolutely. Armor shred. This attack costs 1 AP. Minus 1 AP if the previous attack hit at least 3 targets. Soldier hit chance against enemies in a 4-cell radius is increased by 2 times agility bonus. For 1 round, area attacks deal 26% more damage to the target enemy. I'm gonna go in the thick of battle. Burst fire, dual wielding. Character gains a +5 weapon skill and +5 ballistic. They have 10 awareness. The specialist can attack with a second weapon in their current weapon set, disregarding the attack limit per turn. Ooh, that's pretty good. Or anti-armor. I'm gonna go anti-armor. And we're gonna go area of effect, vulnerable target. Precise attack specialist, tactical mover, and combat support. Go precise attack specialist. Can be used on targets in that minus their bonus. I'm gonna go open up the paths. Go anti-armor specialist. Algrin smash. There's a lot of options here. Go anti-armor. Last one. We'll go demoralization specialist too. If an ally makes an attack against a target that was previously attacked by the character, they deal 5 damage with this attack. And we'll go same thing. Not too worried. What happened to my armor back there? Do I have no... Oh, I have no armor now? Oh, did they take my... What happened to my gear? Did I take it off at one point? Huh. That's why I went down so fast. Right. Then the report, we still gotta go find some people in the depths.
I can feel the place where the veil is. I can feel the place. Veil is thinnest. I can feel...
Oh.
I do not intend to show my face to the white-haired one.
Oh, this is... Oh, so you went away because we were coming to talk to Sister Septima. May I know the story behind this item?
Calcardus von Veneer, Inquisitor of the Ordo Xenos and member of the Tyrantine Cabal. A man steeped in radical attitudes and eroded by false convictions. He was accused of numerous deviations from dogma and faced execution at my hand. This rosette is a reminder to your patrons that the name of the Golden Throne will not shield them from retribution should they err in their service.
I had assumed that only fellow Inquisitors may judge an Inquisitor's decisions, and yet you have executed a servant of the Golden Throne.
I put a heretic to death, and I will do the same to any who tread his road. Be it an Inquisitor, a minister of the Ecclesiarchy, or a planetary governor. I have been charged with monitoring the Tyrantine Cabal for this exact purpose. To expose and exterminate heresy that parades itself as non-standard methods.
You were ordered to monitor the Cabal, and who authorized such an order?
Canoness Marcella, who commands the detachments of my sisters on Scintilla. Perhaps, in time, you will be granted an audience with her.
You executed a radical from the Cabal, and now you are looking at his colleague. I think you understand why Millicentilia avoids you.
Ignorance is the God Emperor's blessing. Remember this more often, Acolyte.
Let's move on to another matter. What do you know of this place?
You came in the final hours of this pit's existence. The waters have returned, and now, in their weakness and unbelief, the inhabitants of this loathsome cloaca are doomed to become heretics. Many of them are so ignorant that they would never even recognize a sigil of the Inquisition if they were to see one. The knowledge of their degeneracy fills me with sorrow and anger. It was foul enough at low tide. Now it is unbearable. Much has perished beneath the poisonous waters.
What should I know about this Hab Zone?
This is the Marisportum Sectorus, the hive's underbelly and its outskirts.
Alright, we kind of know a lot of this.
Not long ago, the god
Thank you.
And
I will not trouble you further. Alright, yeah, that was just more like lore and such. Interact.
It's where the veil is thinnest. Somewhere close.
So we can put those platings down to try to get over here. Oh, no. Oh, man.
Be on your guard. Effective as always. Adequate.
A fake combat stimulant?
No sense in delaying.
I can feel the place where the veil.
Form the ritual.
I hear the song of the Empyrean with clarity in this place. Step aside and I will begin.
Very well. Watch without interfering.
Song of the Empyrean is too complex. There are too many notes, all crushed together in utter cacophony. I could not make out the melody.
Are you all right? What have you learned?
Nothing. The Empyrean was not forthcoming, and it would be extremely unwise to press the issue.
Are all the songs you hear as dangerous as this one?
No, not all of them. However, some songs of this world are older than others. They are barely audible, but those who listen to them risk their very souls. Even I have been enthralled by it. But if such a song were to penetrate a monkey's consciousness, it would simply consume them.
Is there any way for us to protect ourselves from these songs?
Deaden your soul and your senses. Become more and more deaf to the world around you. You are already on your way to doing that, but enough questions. It is time for us to move on.
Let's move.
New voices are calling to me. Let's find another place where I can hear their songs.
The diver over here, we can go talk to them. See if they have anything.
What about the pest? Did you find where he was hiding out?
Always on the move.
Oh yeah, there's a location down here too. The brown marshes. Thank you all for the likes so far, by the way. Wherever you are watching, appreciate the support as always. Every episode that I have covered so far is up on YouTube. And again, tomorrow is Summer Games Fest, or well, technically the beginning. It's the State of Play. And then on Friday is Summer Games Fest, which I will be covering and so on. There's also Fate Keeper, which is dropping into early access tomorrow. I think we'll probably be jumping to that to check that out for a few hours, maybe over the next day or two. I don't know how much content will be there in the game, or really what to expect, but
mind your surroundings.
But we'll definitely check that, and then if worst case we come back to this until Friday and figure things out from there.
I'll have to explain it to you in your own language. I'll die because of my own mistake.
Always on the move.
Scene of the incident.
Death was unexpected for the monkey. His final sensations were astonishment and vexation.
Found some goods.
That's once.
Bunch of dead techno priests here. Cryptid data slate. Oh, that wakes them up. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna load back for this one. I didn't know it was gonna attack them like that.
Or I'll have to explain it to you in your own language. I'll die because of my own mistake. The irony.
Try that again. Tech use.
Reconnoitering.
Oh, wait, we didn't grab the goods. Make sure to grab the goods. Always grab the goods.
Study the source of the outgoing signal. Observe match with the data slate's frequency. Insignificant.
No sense in delaying.
Encrypted data slate. We also just got some new here. Identify the source of the signal. The helmet. Whenever the wearer increases an ally's morale. Oh, okay. That's perfect for him to wear too. The wearer's ranged precise attacks gain 6 hit chance and deal 4 more damage. The wearer gains +2 MP. Good to him. A quick save.
Reconnoitering.
Insert the data key of Fabricator General Hecatus into the port. Let's step away from the tree first.
Tread carefully.
Knock down the column.
Study the source of the outgoing signal.
That's one.
Observe match with the data slate's frequency. Insignificant.
Found a rotting head.
Activating analysis.
Oh, we found the agent. Do a manual save. Do it make them all hostile again? Yes. Hold on, before we do that, I want to make sure we do everything else first. And maybe if I plug in that data key, then they won't be hostile. Or something like that.
No sense in delaying.
Cross-referencing lines on the marshy terrain. Tracks belong, likely, to a group of Crude. 2 pairs end here. The tracks are the larger, analyzing the data, calculating the subsequent trajectory of the unknown subject's movement, analyzing the surroundings. Further trajectory is impossible to calculate. Scanning the air.
Found a body. Body in the mire.
Judging by the state of the tissue, it has been here for some time. Dismembered post-mortem. The internal organs, if I may, internal organs remain intact, partially replaced with augmentations, none of which have been removed. My finding? A violent death with no accompanying looting.
Examine the body from all angles. Look around for tracks. Search the pockets and pouches. Traces of electu markings, well-crafted cloth. The body deliberately hidden, unlikely to be one of the locals. We need to determine whether this is connected to our mission. And that's where the generator is.
Identifying key.
Notice these characteristic scabs. A symptom of ash fever. The disease causes the person's internal organs and dermis to dry out, inevitably and painfully over a very long time.
Oh wow, there's a lot of... Jeez, we just got a lot there. Alright, let's try putting the data pad in here now, or data key. Resetting basic parameters of the servo. Activating basic security protocols. Okay, yeah, it's gonna do it anyways. But wait, now it's green, so maybe they're friendly? Eliminate the unidentified target. Then reestablish. You've been ambushed.
Additional activation of power supply units required.
Oh. Power the central mechanism to 100% energy to restart it. Causing severe damage to Adeptus Mechanicus property will have consequences. Minimize Adeptus Mechanicus casualties. Activate the generator, I mean. Generator is back here, right? Yeah, once activated at the start of a turn, the generator increases central mechanism energy charge by 15. The central can only be started once its energy reaches 100%. I can't move anywhere.
A waste of time. Making haste.
So we have to minimize as many casualties as we can. They still have morale though. They do.
Executing.
Ooh, that was good.
It will be done.
We're gonna do a lot of movement points here.
Don't waste this opportunity. I'll make it work.
Oh, there's 2 generators. All right, so these 3 will go there, and then these 3 will go there. One generator on. Wait, where is he? Oh, it is him. Okay. Crap. Alright, next turn.
Connection restoration paused. Additional activation of power supply units required.
A calculated risk. Following the plan.
Alright, it's on.
It's futile. Come what may. It will be done.
Try not to attack them, but...
Following the plan.
Down to 5.
I'll make it work. A calculated risk.
Alright. For once, let's try using the ability where... I think this one here, you shoot them twice. wonder how long it's gonna take for this to. I'm also trying not to. Oh wait, no, we can attack them. It's just these guys we can't kill. Can I demoralize this guy? Legs. Another 15%. All right, it's almost halfway.
Additional activation of power supply units required.
With purpose. Come what may.
Gonna move right up here.
Executing.
Right there. Oh, it hit him too. Man, friendly fire. But I was trying to get the morale down, that's why.
With purpose.
That's pretty good. Firing twice, I mean, you lose a little bit of the penalty. Whoa. All right, get in there, big guy. Go for the legs. Oh, he's protected by armor. Alright, round 4 is almost here. Oh no, I can't. I kind of screwed myself. This is gonna hurt my teammates too much. Alright, whatever. Wow, it's down to 1. 75%. All right, next turn.
Paused. Additional activation of power supply units required.
Do a save. See if I can get the morale drop on this guy. 1. There it is. Oh, violation of adeptic. Uh-oh. Okay, so it's all of them. Just keep on tanking the hits. End your turn. Just keep ending your turns. That's 15. There it is, 100.
Connection restoration paused. Additional activation of power supply units required.
I have to go and restart it.
Always have a backup plan.
Let me save.
The operator on the Alpha arm confirms connection is restored. Resetting elimination protocols. Transferring control to the Fabricator General.
Fabricator General Cartesiarchus Hecatus Prime on the line. Servo Congregator Cycle reorganization completed successfully. Detecting preservation of security unit functionality. The layperson has demonstrated an uncharacteristic degree of prudence for his station. Authorizing reward. Your status has been elevated to resource of value.
Whoa. The tree, I mean Servo Congregator, has been reactivated. We had an agreement regarding compensation.
Calculating recompense.
I have a few questions.
The agreement between the Holy Ordo and the Priesthood of Mars permits the exchange of secret information within acceptable parameters.
What can you tell me about this place?
Environment conforms to standard hive zone. Distinguishing features, marshy terrain, extensive reserves of defunct equipment, presence of a tribe of carnivorous xenos. The existence of the Merisportum settlement and its inhabitants is negligible.
What is the purpose of this construct?
This mechanism is designated as a servo congregator, serving to collect and subsequently process information. Research units conduct reconnaissance and assessment of useful assets within this hab zone. Decisions regarding dismantling and transportation are then enacted. At present, resource acquisition is hindered by the dire condition of this hab zone. Aquatic activity, manifesting in a sudden rise in water levels, is rendering local systems and Adeptus Mechanicus property inoperable.
That is clear enough. I believe we have more to discuss.
Communication is being prolonged, insistently proposing its termination.
I found this servo skull at the excavation site. One of yours?
Prior to the loss of communication with the Ark, this servo sentinel was lost during a reconnaissance mission in the Hab Zone. Proposal: return this unit to the fold of the Machine God and receive gratitude.
Take it. It belongs to you.
Authorizing issuance of gratitude. Layperson, the value of your physical integrity is now equivalent to that of a standardized MX/18 Sigma circuit board. Rejoice.
Wow.
Registering numerous defects in the servo-cranial module. The damage matches that caused by the impact force of a primitive blood tool typically employed in the barbaric tactics of local bandit groups. Hypotheses formulated. Unknown individuals have violated the integrity of the Servo Sentinel and used it for their own worldly ends during excavation. May the Omnissiah punish the unworthy.
I found a mutilated body in the vicinity of the Congregator. Did your Sentinel see anything?
The data archives contain pertaining information. Hypotheses formulated. Several Servo Sentinels did not return into the fold of the Congregator before the Sacred Machine entered hibernation. In the absence of Servo Sentinel data, the probability of retrieving the required information is close to zero. However, Considering the possibility of the Servo Sentinel's return, it is not equal to 0 after all.
That will do for now.
Keeping my eyes open.
The Observer. Investigate the agent's death. Okay. Qatari Ranger, what is that? Oh, they must be... Alright, let's save. There's other four-footed people that we saw.
Calculating the subsequent trajectory of the unknown subject.
Alright, so their footsteps went here, here.
Analyzing the data. Calculating
No
the
sense in
subsequent
delaying.
trajectory of the unknown subject. Registry. Remains
Oh, there's a
matching the
bunch of
crew
bodies.
season.
Bone amulet. Submerged Kroot remains.
Initiating data.
Kroot were under the influence of that. Oh, wait.
Keeping my eyes open.
Like there's kind of more down here to discover. Is that a Kroot hideout? Oh, we found a data key.
Reconnoitering.
I don't know if they're going to be hostile when I come around this corner or what. Is that another companion? Whoa. Sign of goodwill among the Kroot. Offer the Xenos a ration in exchange. May you feed your enemies. Feed on your enemies. Kroot, I am Casas. Something wrong with your beak. Are you unable to speak? What did your kin... Why did your kin attack you? Where did the Kroot who attacked you come from? Where did you get the last pistol on your belt? Well then, I won't refuse a guide. Come with me.
Always on the move.
Another ally. Jeez, this place is huge too. Oh, there's a bunch of Kroot down there. Okay.
Keeping my eyes open.
It released just the beta. The beta came out for the Warhammer Skulls event a few weeks ago. But it's been pretty cool. Been a lot of fun. All right, chat. We are actually going to go ahead and chill here right at this moment. I am going to go chill for the rest of the night, but then I will be back on tomorrow. I'll probably be doing like a midday stream to check out Fate Keeper for an hour or two. And then after that, in the afternoon, we have the PlayStation event, and then maybe some more Fate Keeper after, depending on how long that ends up going. Or we might just wait until some more on Wednesday morning. But worst case, depending on how long Fate Keeper is, we might be coming back to this anyways, or I could use this as a filler game between that and Gothic releasing on Friday. But I think this is a good spot for now. Again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. Join the Discord if you want notifications anytime I go live or post new videos. Every platform is Casas Plays if you do have any preference. I appreciate all the likes. Thank you for the hypes as well. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll see what else gets announced for State of Play. I'm looking forward to that. But that's it. All right, have a good one. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for being here, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one.